Hello, Chip. We request everyone to please settle down. All right, then we'll begin. Thank you. I would request everyone to please settle down and please be seated. Can we have the podium mic a little bit louder first? Should we begin? All right, thank you. So good morning, everyone. On behalf of Indian Direct Selling Association, I, Yaki, shall be your host for the day and extend a very warm welcome to all the attendees. সকলোকে বহুত বহুত ধন্যবাদ ইয়াত উপস্থিত হোৱা সকলো ৰাইজক আপোনালোকে সময় ওলাই আমাৰ মাজত আজি ইয়াতে উপস্থিত হৈছে তাৰ বাবে বহুত বহুত ধন্যবাদ So on behalf of the Indian Direct Selling Association, I welcome everyone to the Northeast Direct Selling Expo 2021. The Indian direct selling industry has scaled remarkable growth over the years and has been expanding its horizons in India as rapidly emerging as a new business model. The Northeastern region in particular has shown tremendous potential, which is quite evident from the fact that the region registered a robust growth of about 10% in the 2019 to 2020 fiscal. Shall we give a moment? Should we give a moment? Okay, all right. Okay, sure. Yeah. So the state of Assam in particular has taken considerable lead in a Northeast region in 2019-2020 with a lion's share of 48%. Assam accounted for 5% of country's total direct selling sales with a gross industry turnover of close to 800 crore in 2019 to 2020. Direct selling business has continued to grow from strength to strength in the state, largely due to the passion and entrepreneurial spirit of the people of West Bengal. It is pertinent to mention that direct selling has made tremendous socio-economic contribution in the state, and we are sure that the industry would continue to flourish in Assam. Good luck with that. The Northeast Direct Selling Expo is one of a kind event which would witness consumers, direct sellers, direct selling entities, government officials, and policymakers coming under one roof to discuss and deliberate change by working closely with the government on policy-related issues. IDSA is also pledged to work towards ushering clarity in business of direct selling as well as bringing more confidence among direct selling in India. It is indeed a pride moment for us to welcome all our dignitaries present on the dais, and we remain thankful for their support in making this initiative of ours a great success. Thank you everyone for joining, for taking out time from your busy schedule. With a heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty, let us begin our proceedings for the opening session. I would now request Shri Rajat Banerjee ji, Chairman, and Shri Vivek Katorji, Vice Chairman of the Indian Direct Selling Association, to welcome the Honorable Chief Guest by presenting Gamucha, the symbol of Assam's pride, and a memento. Thank you, sirs. Thank you so much. I would like to humbly remind all our attendees that the event is being webcasted live on IDSA's social media channels and request you to humbly kindly use the hashtag Northeast Shining in all your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram posts. To begin with the proceedings for the day, let me invite Sri Chetan Bharadwaj, General Manager, IDSA, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you so much, Emki. And can I quickly get my presentation on screen? Good morning, everyone. On behalf of IDSA, I welcome you all to what certainly is first of its kind initiative in India, the IDSA Northeast Direct Selling Expo 2021. So I extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Dwivedi ji, Principal Secretary Industry and Commerce, Government of Assam, the members of the IDSA Executive Committee, to our friends from media, and above all, to our direct sellers, without whom this celebration would not have achieved its true meaning. So big welcome to you all. So, now what exactly is direct selling? So, sir, in simple terms, direct selling is connecting manufacturers and consumers directly by removing all intermediaries in between. So, in this process, direct selling companies provide an opportunity to common people like me and you to work hard and earn a sustainable self-income. This results in all three segments being happy and satisfied. The product manufacturer is happy that he is able to find the right consumer for his product. The consumer is happy that he is able to get top quality products at affordable prices. And of course, the direct sellers are happy that they are able to create a career for themselves. So the IDSA is the only association in India which is affiliated to the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations. A journey that started 25 years back has now reached to a stage where IDSA is proud to have India's leading direct selling entities as our member companies, and collectively, IDSA represents more than 60% of the overall Indian direct selling sector. Direct selling industry in India, as we all know, is currently passing through a crucial phase. Now, with continuous efforts of the association and cooperation from the various ministries, the concept and meaning of direct selling was finally explained in the direct selling guidelines that got notified in 2016. Further, the Consumer Protection Act 2019 has also contained, provided specific provisions related to direct selling, and with the upcoming rules, needless to mention, the positive signals are going not just in India but around the world, and we hope to see a big boom in the coming time. So, however, still there is a significant section that is still, yet to comprehend what's the nature or meaning of direct selling. So, with the permission of the dignitaries, just a quick presentation on some of the aspects. So, the theme for this year's annual survey we had kept was Unleashing the Power of Direct Selling Business in India. Just quickly about what IDSA and WFDSA is. So IDSA was founded in the year 1996 and we are headquarters in New Delhi. World Federation of Direct Selling Associations was founded in 1978 and based out of Washington DC, USA. There are over 62 national direct selling associations that are member of World Federation, like IDSA is from India. So we have similarly 62 other associations that are member of World Federation. However, only one association from one country is allowed to be a member. IDSA is governed by an executive committee and WFDSA is governed by CEO Council. As I mentioned earlier, we represent more than 60% of the gross direct selling business in India. Now, what exactly is direct selling concept and meaning? So this is how a traditional product supply chain, retail supply chain works. So you have manufacturer on one end and you have consumer on the other. So product passes through distributor, wholesaler, reseller, retailer, and finally reaches. Now what happens in direct selling is we remove all these intermediaries and replace them with our direct sellers. And that is how we are able to bring the manufacturer and consumer closer to each other. How direct selling evolved globally. So it started in 1886 when Avon was established, the world's first direct selling company. They are also a member of IDSA. By 1925, the industry had started to perform well. By 1960s, new companies had started to come up globally. Earlier, the product ranges were limited to cosmetics and other products, but later the product categories by 1970s, they were added. 96 was the year in which direct selling industry in India started. So companies like Amway, Modicare, Avon, Oriflame, Herbalife, they started their operations in India. And 2017 was the landmark year where the industry for the first time crossed the turnover of 10,000 crores. Let's just quickly see the global scenario pertaining to the direct selling industry. So as you can see, for the last 4 years, in 2020, for example, the industry is valued at 179.3 billion US dollars. So you can see there's a marginal dip from 2018 to 19. That was because there were some regulatory issues in China, which is a big market for direct selling industry. I've said if you leave China's result, the industry is in fact registering a continuous growth. Quickly looking at which regions are contributing the most. So, the Asia region continues to top the chart. 43% of the direct selling sales come from the Asian region, followed by the Americas, 36%, Europe, 26%, and African region contributes 1%. It's an emerging market. Now, which product categories are contributing the most globally? So, wellness remains the top selling product category globally. 36.2% of the global turnover comes from wellness segment alone. Cosmetics is the second highest category, 26.2% turnover comes from this category. Household goods, 14.4%, and then there are other categories also. Globally, there are 125.4 million direct sellers, active direct sellers working globally. Now, out of this, 26% are men and 74% are women. So, direct selling is one industry. Actually, it would not be wrong to say that women have actually led this industry forward. Yeah. So, which age group is contributing the most when it comes to number of direct sellers? So, as you can see, direct selling appeals to virtually every age group. 35 to 44, 26%, and 45 to 54, 25%. So, if you take the age group of 35 to 54, almost 50% of direct seller comes from this age group alone. How India has performed in 2019-20. So, as you can see, India is maintaining a constant way up. Since last 4 years, the CAGR has been 18%, and 2019-20, we clocked a turnover of 16,776 crores. Which product categories are most selling in India? Again, similar to the global trend, wellness 57% and cosmetic 22%. So these two category alones are making up around 85% of your direct selling turnover. But yes, categories like household goods and home care, they are fast emerging. Now, how is India placed globally? So as you can see, in 2019, India was ranked at number 15, and the size of the industry was 2.48 billion US dollar, the retail size of the Indian direct selling industry. Now, India is making continuous approach in this chart. So, very next year, as you can see, India managed to move up by almost 3 places, and in 2020, India is now ranked at number 12th, and the industry size is 3.02 billion US dollars. And we are very hopeful that the next results, which will be notified in the January or February 2022, we hope to see India among the top 10 countries globally. So how is direct selling doing in India? So North India contributes 28%, Northeast 10%, Eastern India 26%, Western India 23%, and Southern India 13%. Amongst all these regions, it is worth mentioning here that Northeast India is the region that is maintaining the highest year-on-year growth. So a big round of applause for that. Which are the top 5 direct selling states in India? So Maharashtra continues to lead the Indian numbers, 12%. Assam is currently ranked at number 9, and we are very hopeful that in the coming years, Assam would be there in top 5. Some issue with the clicker. Okay, it's back. Sorry. Okay, so we discussed this. Quickly moving on. There are 7.4 million active direct sellers in India, almost over 74 lakh direct sellers working with different entities in India. Now, globally, you must have seen that women were absolutely dominating when it comes to number of direct sellers. Now, in India, there's a role reversal that is happening since last 5-6 years. So I'm trying to portray the situation for the last 3 years. So as you can see, in 2017-18, women were 51%. 2018-19, the ratio was equal, and for the first time in the Indian direct selling industry, men have overpowered women in terms of sheer number of direct sellers. It's a good thing. It's a good sign for the industry. More and more people are now taking this as a serious career option for themselves, and the women are not far. It's only a difference of about 70,000, so you can make it up. Age-wise split of direct sellers in India. So as you can see, again, roughly pretty much on the global lines, people from 25 to 44 are contributing around more than 50% of the direct sellers. But yes, direct selling is appealing to virtually every age group. So with this, thank you so much for the presentation. And once again, I would like to extend a big thank you to all the attendees present today and look forward to more similar interactions in future. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bharadwaj, for that elaborate presentation on the direct selling industry and its various aspects. I would now invite Sri Rajat Banerjee ji, Chairman of the IDSA, to share his thoughts with the gathering present today on this special occasion. Sir, can we please have you with us?
Thank you, and very good morning to everybody. Extremely delighted to have you in our midst, sir, because as Chetan did mention, one very important part, obviously, of any industry is the ability to function very freely, and that helps the growth of the industry. We are a very strong industry in terms of livelihoods, as we were explaining earlier, and I'll just take you through some stats and data on how this industry is doing in Northeast. Yeah. So Assam, sir, is the turnover of the industry as per our last survey was about 771 crores, and more than 2 lakh people engaged in this industry in this state. Arunachal Pradesh, 42 crores with about 10,000 people, obviously because it's a sparsely populated state compared to Assam, for instance. Nagaland is done 110 crores with 20,000 direct sellers. Manipur, 211 crores, 30,000 direct sellers. Mizoram, 202 crores with 30,000 direct sellers. Tripura, 59 crores, 30,000 direct sellers. Meghalaya, 220 crores, which is quite a sizable market for the size of the state, really. Again, 20,000 direct sellers. Sikkim, 5 crores, 20,000 direct sellers. So, so the gross sales in the region in the Northeast is around 1621 crores. Northeast has about 9.66 shares of the total sales in India. We have about 360,000 direct sellers in Northeast. And Assam is the 9th ranked state in India. And I think it will be fair for me to throw the challenge to our wonderful direct sellers here to ensure that Assam moves faster and into the top 5 the soonest. So I think we just take an opportunity to share with you so that a few years back, I remember when we did this kind of a survey, when we did the productivity part, the productivity of sales in Northeast was the highest in this industry. That is one. Secondly, as is evident from the hall, while Chetan said did show 51% male and 49% women, I am sure in Northeast it will be something like 70% women and 30% men. So big round of applause for yourselves, ladies. This is truly an industry where you all have taken the lead. Cosmetics, it had started, I guess, on the cosmetic sides more perhaps, but the women in Northeast certainly have paved the way, and you all have done a tremendous job. So that's it. Thank you.
It's actually so good to be hearing such good stuff about women, and congratulations everyone, you all seem very happy. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the women sitting here? You guys are doing a great job and I feel really proud. Although I don't belong from this industry, but it's good to hear good stuff. Moving on, thank you sir so much for the wonderful address. Your speech has certainly lifted the spirits of the audience by many folds, as I've already said. Now may I request our chief guest, Shri K.K. Dwivedi ji, Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam Industries and Commerce, to please come forward for his part of the speech.
Thank you. Rajat ji and all the dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I extend my thanks to Indian Direct Selling Association and their office bearer to organize such wonderful program here in Guwahati. And I wish that this program will be a grand success, will deliberate on the issues and challenges of the industry and come out with innovative solution and suggestion. It's very interesting to know that Northeast is doing quite well so far the direct selling is concerned. And most of the household in Assam and the Northeast as such are using these kind of product which is directly sold at in the house. Uh, Northeast has a big market, and during last few years, the purchasing power has gone up, prosperity, growth, development has taken place, so demand has increased. In most of the sector, if you see, the North is doing quite well. And another heartening fact to know that women empowerment, the women folk of the society, they are leading this direct selling industry, the sector in the Northeast. There are two, three concerns which I want to flag with them. One that I've seen that most of the products are basically related to wellness, food supplements and all those things. Now they are diversifying in the cosmetics. Uh, so there's a large number of the sectors and there's huge opportunities in other areas where this direct selling concept can be expanded. So why to focus only on the wellness and cosmetic and the food supplements? There are other areas, electronics, and where one can experiment. So the startup and the entrepreneurs here in Northeast, they can see the opportunity and explore that how they can use this innovative, interesting idea to expand their business. The other thing which I have noticed that most of the foreign companies are dominating the direct selling market. India is a big country and we have a huge scope. Many companies from other countries can come, they can set up their business, do a lot of business and all sort of things. However, I will suggest that the local entrepreneurs can collaborate with foreign companies. They can take up their own innovative things and come forward. If you, I was having a discussion with some of the members of Indian Direct Selling Association. They pointed out that in China they have a very specific policy. In other countries they have policies which promote the local indigenous industries. We have also our own program Atmanirbhar Bharat. So from the government side, I assure you that we will extend all kind of support and provide very customized and tailor-made support to any entrepreneurs if they come forward and start doing some business and do the direct selling kind of thing in this region. I will request the association to consider two things. One, that some of the companies they can consider to set up their production line and industrial unit here in Assam. Northeast is contributing 10%. Growth is one of the highest in the country. That shows that the huge opportunities and the future prospects are very high. So industries can come forward and they can consider to set up industry here. To initiate any enterprise or any industry in Assam is very easy. We have each of doing business and all the permission, clearance, everything is given online. You can apply for license, clearances, even for allotment of land sitting in Punjab, Haryana, any part of the world. You apply and you can get the allotment of land and all the permission, clearance required to set up industry. Recently, we have brought out an act, MSB Facilitation Act, under which no permission and clearance are required for setting up medium, small, and micro industries up to investment of 50 crore in plant and machinery for 3 years. So 3 years, no permission, no clearance are required to start industry. After 3 years, if industry want to continue, they can apply for all the licenses that to online, and all these licenses will be given, permission given online without visiting any office within prescribed time limit. So doing business is very easy nowadays. Apart from the ease of doing business, we have very attractive incentives. And I would say Assam has the best incentive, best subsidy regime in the country. Why? Because we have our own industrial policy. under which we provide a number of subsidies and incentives. Apart from that, Government of India has a Northeast Industrial Development Scheme, under which other incentives and subsidies are available. So suppose you want to set up an industry here, then you will get 30% capital investment subsidy. Suppose you invest 15 crore, so 5 crore rupees will be given to you as an incentive, as a cash reimbursement. And whatever insurance you spend on the insurance of your plant, machinery, everything, it is 100% reimbursed by government. If you go for the working capital loan, so up to 3% interest is paid by government. Apart from that, GST is 100% reimbursable. Whatever you spend on the GST, 18%, 28%, we reimburse the state government share, and Government of India also reimburse your GST, central GST, whatever you spend here in Assam. So GST is 100% reimbursable. Income tax is exempted for 5 years, and other kind of incentive and subsidies are available. So if any industry interested in setting up any unit production line here, so lot of incentive, lot of advantages are here. Apart from incentive, ease of doing business, Assam has a very strategic location. It is what we are positioning Assam now, that expressway to ASEAN countries. We are very close to Myanmar, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Thailand, Singapore. These countries are well connected from with Assam, and these Asian countries are one of the most fastest growing economy in the world, and the market is very attractive, very robust. So any industry, if they want to set up their production line here in Assam, they can access the market of the Bangladesh, ASEAN, and countries here in the Southeast Asia. So Assam is I would say, strategically located and give a lot of advantage to the industries if they consider to export. So first, my request is that you can advise your members and the industries, they can think about to set up a production line here in Assam. Second request I would make, that most of the products, I have seen that those are the herbal products, and you require a lot of herbs and other Ayurvedic materials. Assam has a wonderful climatic condition, and we have about more than 900 species of plant species which have been considered to have some medicinal value, and these are widely used in the Ayurvedic product. Patanjali, Dabur, and these pioneer Ayurvedic companies, they are using these raw materials from Assam. So what I will suggest that all your direct selling companies, they should also procure the raw material from Assam. It's organic, and quality is excellent. It's grown in the natural climatic condition, so it has a good properties like turmeric, ginger. These products which are widely used in Ayurvedic product have the best properties here in Assam. So I will not take much of time, and I once again extend my best wishes to the association and all the stakeholders, all the people present here, and hope that the growth story will further deepen, and the progress, the development will take place. And from Government of Assam, I assure all sort of support and all the assistance in your any endeavor in Northeast and in Assam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those truly inspiring words. The Indian direct selling industry is committed to play its part in the socio-economic development of Assam and the entire Northeast region. We are confident that with guidance from your good office, direct selling industry shall emerge as the torch bearer of the region's growth. I would now request our women entrepreneurs to come and collect a token of appreciation from our side. I'll just be saying out the names. Just please quickly come to the stage and collect the award. Can we please begin with left? Okay, so you just can come from the enter the stage from the left-hand side. To begin with, can we please have with us Miss Anchala Datta, Amway India. Also, can we have with us Miss
To be the best, number one, and
Can we have with us Miss Damlansi Dingdong Nongate, Blue Life Marketing?
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. For the champions,
Alright, can we lower the volume a little bit?
stand up.
Can we also have with us Mrs. Sabita Lema, DXN Marketing?
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just 1 step.
Can we have with us Mrs. Payal Jalan, Inatech India?
Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. So I have a vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Let us welcome Miss Yetoli Spoo for Life India.
For the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down,
Miss Lucky Gogoi, Herbalife International India.
and when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down,
Also joining on we have Miss Sarita Chanda, International Marketing Corporation.
I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions.
Alright, this name is tough, but I'll try to read it out. It's Miss Kenezio Fukha. It's K-Link Healthcare.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
A request Miss Boino Hauke, Multicare Limited, to please join us on the stage. Then the last two names that we have, Miss Swapna Dihingia, Oracle India.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me.
And the last name that we have, Mrs. Surita Saharia at Unicity Health.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Thank you, sir. You can take a seat. So, ladies, thank you for making all of us proud. Without you, this industry would not have achieved this place. And actually, I cannot even stop them from taking selfies. That was so rude. All right. So, as I said, this industry would not have achieved this place without you. This day would not have been possible. Thank you once again. Their excelling has changed millions of lives around the world. Women in particular has have seized this opportunity to not only supplement their family income but also to bring a change in the lives of other women around them. Let's hear stories of two such women who truly made an impact in the society with the help of direct selling. As much as we all love to hear their stories in detail, however, keeping in mind the busy schedule of our honorable chief guest, we would request them to keep their addresses limited to a maximum of 5 minutes. May I now invite Ms. Satingla on dais, has been associated with 4Life Training India. May I request her to share her success story with us briefly? Can we please have her on the stage with us? A huge round of applause.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hope you're all doing great. Good. Today, I'm very excited to share my story about my journey in 4Life company. Before I joined in 4Life, I was working in government job as grade 3 staff, but my salary is very not enough to maintain my daily life. In 2007, my mom became very sick and took lots of treatment, but there is no result. During that time, one of my friends introduced me about 4Life. So I just tried for my mom. After taking the product, she got amazing result. And because of this unique product, she is still in good health. 4Life is US-based immune system company, also research company with patented and award-winning products. On April 2009, I decided to join in 4Life and I became a distributor. So I thought to share this good news to everyone for the benefit of their health, not only good health, but there is wealth, like helping people. I introduced 4Life to some of my friends and started promoting business. Because of my 4Life business, many of my dreams come true, like going to USA, building my own house, bought my own car, and I have traveled half of the world. I'm so blessed to be part in this research and company. I want to extend my special thanks and gratitude to all the corporate staff for always being there to encourage me to go for higher rank and give us wonderful opportunity to reach our goal, and also much concern for me and for my team. Thank you once again. And last but not the least, I express my heartfelt thanks to my great upline and my friends and awesome team members who are working very hard in 4Life business. Without your help and support, I won't be able to achieve this goal rank. God bless each and every one of you. And I'm honored to receive this certificate from IDSA. It's again best part in my life. Thank you so much.
All right, that was really motivational and inspiring. Thank you. And now I would like to invite Mrs. Mamata Bhattacharya from Modi Care Limited to take us through a journey in the industry.
Thank you so much. I am Mamata Bhattacharya from Silchar, Assam. I work in Modi Care. मैं आज हिंदी में बोलूँगी नमस्ते एंड धन्यवाद बोलना चाहूँगी IDSA को, क्योंकि मैं सिंपल सी हाउस वाइफ थी एंड गोद में छोटी सी बच्ची थी, करने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं था और लाइफ में बहुत कुछ करना था लेकिन कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था, पैसा नहीं था, कैसे करूँ। हस्बैंड प्राइवेट कंपनी में जॉब करते थे, तो ऐसा एक प्लेटफॉर्म देने के लिए IDSA को मैं थैंक यू सो मच बोलूँगी, क्योंकि आज की डेट में मेरे पास सब कुछ है। मैंने 13 मंथ में मोदी केयर से गाड़ी लिया है एंड 18 मंथ में एक घर लिया है 75 lakhs का एंड फॉरेन ट्रिप्स बहुत कुछ करके आ चुकी हूँ। मेरी टीम में मैंने 4 गाड़ी ऑलरेडी दे चुकी हूँ एंड लाखों में खेल रही हूँ। एंड थैंक यू सो मच ह्यूमंस को, हम लोग महिलाओं को इतना अच्छा से गाइड करने के लिए, क्योंकि आज मैं एक बेटी नहीं हूँ, मैं एक स्त्री नहीं हूँ, मैं एक माँ नहीं हूँ, मैं आज ममता भट्टाचार्य हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे ये प्लेटफॉर्म सिर्फ आइडिया नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग के द्वारा ही मिल सकता था। तो मैं सबको यही बोलना चाहती हूँ, महिलाओं आओ, डायरेक्ट सेलिंग में काम कीजिए एंड अर्निंग कीजिए। थैंक यू सो मच एंड
Congratulations, Mamta, and congratulations on the statistics as well. You're doing great. We all are thinking to join Monica now. Just all right. So moving on. Inspiring journeys and what inspiring personalities. Thank you all for taking us on this roller coaster ride and sharing the feelings straight from your heart. Well, with this, we have come to an end for the opening session for today, and now I would invite Shri Vivek Katoj, Vice Chairman of IDSA, to deliver the vote of thanks for this particular session.
नमस्कार, शुभ प्रभात। कैसा लग रहा है आप लोगों को आपका पहला डायरेक्ट सेलिंग एक्सपो? Sorry, are you excited? Excellent, excellent. I must say it is a feeling to be a part of India's first direct selling expo. सबसे अच्छी चीज है जगह, नॉर्थ ईस्ट, the venue, the audience and the atmosphere. It made it so classical to have this first direct selling expo. Northeast always been a great place to do business thanks to the enterprise's spirit and the government of Assam, who always supported not only the direct selling industry but also the other industry. And I've just heard Devedi sir, like the kind of exemptions जो government of Assam ने एक companies के लिए दिया हुआ है, like if it is GST exemption, income tax benefits, and I must say sir, जो आपने बताया for southeastern state, the moment we have this infrastructure and the road connectivity, I'm sure most of the company they will have their Asian hub in India, especially in the state of Guwahati. The direct selling industry particularly has done exceptionally well in northeastern state, which is the testimony of the fact that the people have grabbed the business option with open arm. Nothing could be more pleasing than to witness your vision getting fulfilled, and direct selling industry has been able to achieve exactly what is aimed for in the region. Assam has been a special state for direct selling, for being a leader among the northeastern state, and has continued to make a significant contribution to overall landscape of direct selling business in the country. We remain assured that with some strong policy and regulatory support from the government, the state and the northeastern region will continue to register staggering growth numbers. We have always received tremendous support from the government, and we continue to seek further guidance from the authority. Now, it's my duties to say thanks to Devedi sir for gracing this occasion. Thank you so much, sir, for coming and enlightening us with the latest reforms and the government policy. A special thanks to my friends from the media fraternity, my colleagues from the sitting on the dais from the IDSA, and the last but not the least, आप सब direct sellers. अगर आप लोग नहीं होते तो हम लोग भी नहीं होते. We are here just because of you guys. And I would like to conclude by saying success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. Thank you so very much.
All right, so all the awardees, you're requested on the stage for a group picture.
All the audience can come on the dais for a good picture and then we conclude the session. Thank you.
So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Do stay with us. We have a lot of interesting and informative sessions coming up for the day. Feel free to visit the exhibition area and get more information on this new age career option called direct selling from the companies present.
Only award. Only award.